It's going to be a special night on the 21st of February. You're going to be on the red carpet for BBC Three, the pre-show.
Yeah.
What are you hoping for on the night?
I'm hoping that people will stop at our little bit on the red carpet and talk to us. I mean, you know, we're hopefully the only people on the red carpet, which will mean that we've got a little bit more access to whoever we want to talk to, and you know, hopefully it won't be, because last year it was thundering down, wasn't it?
Come on, you can do rain.
Yeah, I can do rain. I can do rain, but people are less inclined to want to talk to you when it's bucketing down. You know, stay here. Tell me a little bit more about your film.
You need to get an extra large umbrella.
I'm going to get the biggest.
It's like a marquee with a.
Yeah, and I'm going to have a gazebo with 4 topless men just holding it for me, and we shall, you know, just try to entice movie stars over to talk to us.
Because it's, I mean, BAFTAs is definitely an important date in the movie world's calendar now. You know, it's up there with all the other awards around the world. So you can expect, you know, from those list of nominees, a big turn.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, what's amazing now is they've kind of like they've pinned. When we, I don't know if it's amazing actually, but when you look at the event calendar in London, there's loads of events that have now just pushed themselves the week after BAFTA, basically, because they know all the big stars are going to be in town, which is actually a kind of nod to how successful BAFTA is now, and how many big stars, you know, should on paper be here. Yeah.
Is there a lady in the list who you're really hoping might turn up from?
Who's on the list?
I mean, Broken Embraces is nominated, Penelope Cruz.
Oh yes. Well done. Straight off the bat there. Yeah, I am. I hope all the guys.
I really want to meet Meryl Streep.
Yeah, she's wonderful in It's Complicated. A lot of people don't give her the credit she's due for bit like her comedic acting. Yeah. She's a really funny lady. But she's not nominated for that, is she?
She's nominated for Julie and Julia.
So, but yeah, that will be great if she comes. I think that I'm really looking forward to meeting the Hangover guys.
Yes.
Which was just for me the kind of standout comedy of the last few years, not even the last year. I thought it was hilarious. Often kind of those comedies can all get a bit goofbally, and actually I thought that was kind of brilliantly measured. So
Zach Galifianakis, absolute comedy genius.
Yeah, too funny. And what else? I'm glad In the Loop's done really well. That's got a whole bunch of nominations. I think Armando Iannucci is one of the most important writers of our, you know, of his time, and so I'm glad that his work is being recognised.
Who do you really want to see get an award?
Who do I really want to see? Do you know what? I've just realised that I suppose the one I wanted to see more than any, The Prophet. I wanted to see them get lots of awards, and that's my big shock. I just, you know, they were so ingrained in my head that I just assumed they'd be up for everything, and they're not. So I'm a little bit upset about that. I would like to see.
Do you think Avatar's going to get Best Film?
I hope not. I think it's a wonderful spectacle. I think he is, without question, you know, one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. I think just to control a picture of that size, or anything of that size, is a remarkable feat. But I don't know, and I really like Sam Worthington, actually, I've decided, and I thought it was brilliant casting by him, and I thought having someone who we didn't all necessarily know as a Brad Pitt or whatever, that was great, and so you didn't have a load of preconceptions about him, but I don't know that it is the best movie per se, so I mean, what's it up against? It's up against
An Education.
The Hurt Locker. Hurt Locker for me, I'd like to win. I think, you know, there's some brilliant performances in An Education, but I think The Hurt Locker's perhaps a little bit more kind of a left field choice, particularly for BAFTA. You know, like kind of An Education reeks of BAFTA, really, which is it's a good thing. But
you look at the talent in the outstanding British film category as well. I'll finish on that one. An Education, Fish Tank, In the Loop. Moon, which I absolutely adored, and Nowhere Boy. I mean, how the hell do you choose between them?
Fish Tank or In the Loop. Just did it for you. I think Andrea Arnold is going to become one of the most prominent independent filmmakers in the world over the course of the next few years. I thought I thought her first film, Red Road, I think it's Red Road, or yeah, was brilliant. I think Fish Tank. I mean, I was unfortunate enough, I think it's fair to say, to see. I saw Harry Brown and Fish Tank on the same day, and by the end of it, I had enough. I'd lost the will to live. I'd spent kind of a whole day on the estate, basically, But that aside, you know, it's a brilliant film, and it's a wonderful kind of insight into that life. So I hope she does really well there, and again in the loop, because Armando Iannucci and all the Peter Capaldi and all the guys who are in that, it's brilliant. I was a huge fan of the thing. In fact, I put you on the thick of it 100 years ago. You don't even remember. I remember seeing you the day after I'd seen it the first time. It was on BBC 4 or something, and I remember Anna going to, oh, you've got to see this thing. I don't know what it is. I've just happened to come across it. It's brilliant, and they've all done terribly well. So well done me for the incredible foresight there.
Well, we'll see you on the red carpet.
Wicked. Thank you very much, Edith. Cheers, mate.